YouTube, what's going on? Today's a Sunday and we're training push, which is really odd because I've been training legs on Sunday for probably the whole of the last push up since about December. So really weird, but having every fifth day has been beneficial. The legs and pull session that I have done that have been obviously where I was having every seventh day, but 7 days of the training every seventh day, I did have increases on both. So I felt tremendous. I felt fantastic. It was absolutely, great. You know, it really was needed. It was needed and definitely feel better. Don't feel, my chest doesn't feel as fucked up as it was feeling. Definitely see more benefits here. Just feeling better. So, we're here. Do you join me today? We're going to get the camera involved with the session. Just going to pop you up in the corner, do a nice little voiceover. You know how we do it on this channel. You know, sometimes we get Ben and he comes and brings his camera and he does his things. Do you know what I mean? If I'm treating myself or treating you guys, usually we just stick the camera in the corner and we give a good chat over the top. So that's what's going on today. Currently eating the pre-workout meal. It's just gone 20 past 11. I've let this cool down. It looks rather nice today. I think that's really well made. You can see where the salt's been added to it. A little bits have just melted, but I've just left it. It's all got pimples on it. You see what I mean by the pimples on it? It's beautiful. Top fucking cleaner at his car. But you can see the time, 20 past 12. Well, I got it caught on the handbrake. I wish I could put the tunes on whilst I was on the camera, but I can't. So I'm going to put some fucking bad tunes on. I feel like listening to some fucking rap today. 90s rap. Fucking West Coast classics. Boom, done. That's what we're driving to today. Gaines Gym. This is the gym. This is the outside of the gym. Car parks here. I've got more car park there. It goes all the way, and that's the leg day room right there. I've got calves to do today, so I will go in the leg day room, do my calves, get my calves going, get some blood in the calves, get the calves. Need good calves. It's not like I've got bad calf insertions. It's just that I need to train them and get them big. Yeah, new low weigh-in. So I weighed 284 today. I swear I said I'd be like 284, 287 or something. 284 today, and that's 284.1. So I reckon that's going to drop tomorrow. I reckon by the time we check in with Sass on the Wednesday, I'm going to be about the 246. I reckon I'm going to drop about another 2 pounds between now and then. Probably might be able to see me, might not. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing though. Rape. I've already got some, like summer fruits, like Tesco's own, quadruple strength in there. Either weigh it out or just stick to the scoops. You'll be all right. Just don't be a cunt with it. Taste test, you ready? This has got the summer fruits with the grape. That's fucking banging, mate. You got the grape, all the flavours. Right, let's actually get into some fucking training, eh? That's what you're here for today. All right, yes, we're back. We're back. Enjoy the training footage. I'm going to ramble over it. I may talk a little bit about what's going on. I may just talk about life. Feel like talking a bit about life. You know, I mean, this is a push session. It felt weird doing it on a Sunday, that's for sure. Sundays are always a weird day to train. This gym I go to it's like a bodybuilding gym, like a big bodybuilding gym. It's got that sort of really nice, clean-esque feel, but there's lots of competitors in here. But it's 24 hours as well, which is fucking golden. So on a Sunday, like I can train at normal time. Like I usually train, get in there for about midday, just after midday that you would have seen. So going in for that sort of 1 o'clock-ish. Is that midday or is 12 midday? Either way, it's fucking the middle of the day, innit? Depending on whatever the fuck you want to say. It's fucking lunchtime. And the best thing about coming about here, it's always going to be quieter. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll come in some Sundays. It's always hit and miss on a Sunday, to be fair. Some days you get in and it'll be every fucker will be in there and you'll be like, Jesus Christ. And when you train midday or when you train at a specific time and it's always sort of similar amount of sort of busyness, you get very accustomed to that. Really accustomed to it. And so when it's busy and you've got to wait for a machine, you don't realise it, and you kind of get sort of a bit, ungrateful for the times where, the amount of times that you do have access to be able to just jump on machines. Like, if I was doing legs, I could just literally jump from this calf raise straight onto a hamstring curl, onto the other. I could do a circuit on all the machines, and like no one's gonna say dick. It's tremendous, you know. It's a good place to be, but when it is busy and you can't do your fucking circuit, I'm not saying I do, it does feel a bit odd, does feel a bit weird. And I can guarantee some of you will relate, that you could train at all, at all times, at a certain time. Some of you work shift work who will, potentially may do early shift work or something and work a 6-1 or a 5-1 or something like that, around that sort of time. And you get to the gym for about 2 o'clock and it's like, it's not quite getting too busy, but it's a good time to be in the gym, especially in a weekday, because there's like sort of enough people there. And it's a good crack, but it's also like, a little bit of a, what am I trying to say? You can get on the machines. 62s press. This wasn't a great set. You could see, not a good set here, not a good set here. This wasn't down to fatigue or anything. It literally was just a setup. The setup was just a very poor setup from me. Miscommunication with the lad passing me. Soon as I get to a certain weight, you'll see that he's passed me that dumbbell. I can't flick him up. I just can't flick him up without it going to shit. So I just get someone to pass me it, which then obviously is we're relying on some human error there. Sometimes it can be passed to me wrong, and I should just throw the weight down and get on with it. But sometimes my stubbornness comes over me, and I just need to sort myself out, give myself a slap in the face. As you can see, every single person in the gym's looking at what I'm doing. And do you know what? Those two young lads, that was me back when I was 19, and to be fair, those two lads train hard. They set up the movements. When people train right and they train hard and they're putting the effort in, like this lad here, he's passing me up, spotting me and that. He trains incredibly hard. He goes for it in his sets. Do you know what I mean? You just see him and you're like, they've got to give them the nod. They're fucking putting the effort in, and that's fucking good shit. That's all I want to see. But sometimes when people do look at me like that, I've noticed it. You don't realise people are looking at you from the stuff that you're doing because you don't think it's impressive. I'm looking at fucking people like, back when Jordan was fucking at his peak, James, people like that. I'm looking at them, and what I think I'm just, very insignificant to them, which I am, right? I am. So when I see me doing things, I'm like, no, that's what, do you know what I mean? It's whatever, but when I see other people looking and I catch them, I sometimes feel like this particular day, I kind of felt like I might have shit on my fucking shorts because I was wearing white shorts. And that if you had a shit and you had a bit of poo stains, everyone's going to put, you're probably all laughing at this, but trust me, I guarantee there's someone out there listening to this now who's sitting there going, I fucking understand what you're saying. I completely understand. I've made some good gains over the last couple of years. I'm looking great, and you know what? I do things, and sometimes people look at me, and I think, fuck, what are people looking at? Is my willy poking out my trowel? Do you know what I mean? Just things like that. Do you know what I mean? The reason why I said that is because I fucking have these. I bought some fucking pants, and the buttons. They've got one button doesn't quite work, and it went undone, and I was on the Stairmaster, and my willy come out the hole. And it was flapping up and down. It was really bad. You know what I mean? I was trying to tuck it away without everyone looking. But you're in those Stairmasters, everyone can see you. Anyway, that's enough information about me. These, you'll see, obviously I spoke about trying to keep my chest upright, make sure I'm hitting my chest, really targeting there. And the way we're doing that is driving that bicep into the arm. You'll see that I'm a lot more focused and less adjusting myself here. But it's really that cue that I actually got that off Kuba. He had one of his videos that were great. And it really does make a lot of sense. It was just a little thing of, just reminding, it's a little cue, very easy thing like that. You think of driving your bicep into your pec. And you can do it sitting here while listening to me. And you will see and you go, you know what, that makes such a difference without you trying to focus on your wrists and trying to bring your chest up. Focus on the bicep coming into the chest. Straight away, you're not having to adjust. It's sort of automatic if you're already pinned in that position. And, getting a spot off Kat. Shout out to her, giving me a spot in the gym, jumping on this machine. So I like to get some force reps on here. She will actually push me in the gym. She's a good egg. Guys, behave yourself. I'm a married man. Do you know what I mean? Behave yourself. Be nice in the comments. She's a good egg. She gets a spot in the gym. Specific people has got to give you a spot and give you a little bit of a kick in. And do you know what I said? I need some force reps on here. Can you give me some force reps? She was like, yeah, sure. I'll be there in a minute. And I tell you what, I said, like, I thought it was like 1 force rep. That's what I'm expecting. She made me do 3. You know, you're not going to be like, nah, I'm not going to do it. No, I can't do any more. Because I don't want to sound like a bitch. So, like, it's about here, the force reps come in. And I'm like, right, that's good. That's good. She's like, well, no, again. Right? You can see it. He says it. She makes me do another one, right? My fucking shoulders were fucking blowing out their arse. I was like, Jesus Christ. They were pumped to fuck. I was, Jesus Christ. I PB'd on here as well. You stuck up that fucking, the little weight on as well. I went up the weights. Jesus, I was like, ah! It was hurting. Oh, my fucking Lord. I was driving up with those elbows as well. My fucking side delts were fucking pumped. I'm not even going to lie to you all, right? That delt you can see there, I fucking jabbed in that, like, not too long after, before this session. And I tell you what, that was fucking blowing in there as well. It was just, Jesus. Yeah, my delts are pretty fucking pumped. And you'll see that in the video of me posing half naked. You will see sort of my delts look like sort of nice pumped in here. And, yes. Also, before we go, I'll talk about, obviously, my training. So I did say about, you know, moving to every 5th day. So I'm on a 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off split now. So you will see that I'm doing that kind of split. Just having longer amount of time between my push sessions. And I've obviously pulled my volume down from my legs and my pull session, which they both have been very successful. I'm going to go train legs after I've done this little voice note. Get this stuck on and upload this video. And then I'm going to go train some legs. But yeah, I've just pulled some volume away there. Off some sets, so I can I'll make sure I can recover from those sessions where I was training every 7th day. They were pretty low volume anyway, and it was lower volume than I was doing before. So obviously still being able to recover. So just making sure I can facilitate recovery there. Anyway, I'm fucking proper rambling now. I've got to make sure I don't lose my train of thought. It always happens when I'm doing these voiceovers. I start talking about random shit. And then obviously with the push sessions, I didn't need to manipulate my volume because I already lowered the volume. I literally just obviously had that extra day's rest when it's just made all the difference. That extra night sleep, it's just been golden, and I've gone in these sessions of like smashed it. You know, I did an extra set of dumbbells instead of doing the incline giant set that I usually do because my first set was kind of like reps were taken from me just from a shit setup, you know, and that is totally my fault. So I was like, you know what, I'm doing another set of dumbbells, and then I'm just smashing the 52s to oblivion and ended up fucking doing the heaviest back off I've done. So, you know, it's heavier than I did before. So, you know what, I'm a happy chappy about that. I'm a happy chappy. So that's obviously some progression there where I started losing some reps. You know, it shows that I'm getting back to being stronger. And this is on a cruise phase, with weight coming down. As I said on the video, it's 258 here. I actually weighed 245. So it's 248. I'm 245 today while I'm making this voice note. My weight has come back down. This was actually check-in day with SAS. So I said to you guys on this video, I'd be lighter. I told you, and I fucking am. You know what I mean? So 245.8 was the weigh-in that I weighed in at, and we're going to extend this for a little bit longer. He said, just push it one more week, we'll assess, and we'll see how we get on. Getting bloods done in 2 more weeks as well, so you know what's happening in 2 more weeks. Yes, lads! We're going to be fucking blasting me tits off. And I actually had blood work done at the end of my cycle, and it actually came back really good. So, you know what? We should still be in a really good place, if not better, because I've been on TRT. Anyway, off to the video. Right, workout finished. I'm actually in the changing room because there's people in the posing room, and I'm fat in a minute. Just, obviously, you're not going to see a huge change from where we were last time. Definitely tighter, you can see. But, look, this is probably a realisation of what bodybuilders look like majority of the time. Potentially a little bit tighter, potentially a little bit softer. What you see on Instagram, when we see these transformations, when you see, like, the prep photos, you know, that's an unsustainable look. We don't look like that all the time. Don't get me wrong, it's nutty. But I thought I would pose here to see, especially someone who's growing, not someone who's like accomplished their physique, where they kind of look harder just because they're just a very large person, or they've reached their sort of weight cap, if that makes sense, where they don't need to push to get softer. So obviously, I just want to be real with all you and just show you, you know, what I'm doing. And look, I get soft. I'm on a quest to get into the open, be a big fucking bastard, and at the end of the day, it's going to take me getting soft. But obviously, we're on a recomp period, so still soft, got a little bit tighter. And obviously, an idea for some of you who are maybe on the same journey or similar journey to me. Anyway, enough talking, let's get naked. As you can see, a little bit tighter, but still fat. I don't know if you can hear me, but I forgot my fucking earphones today. And it means I'm doing cardio with no fucking earphones. And I've got 20 minutes left. But you know what? I don't give a fuck, because I'm a savage. That's why. Fucking crying. I can't do cardio because of my earphones. Shut up, you cunt. You know what I mean? Shut up. Sorry if I sound really out of breath, but I am. This is cunting me up, but I'm a beast. Who's going to carry the boats? Oh, that's what I want to listen to. That's the kind of shit I like to listen to when I do cardio, because it gets me pumped and it makes me want to walk through a wall and be a beast. Oh, I love it. Do you know what though? One of my goals in life will be to have a garage and to have a Stairmaster in it, because there's something about doing the stairs that just gets you deep in the lungs, right? That might be just because I'm fucking fat and I'm fucking heavy, and that it takes a lot for me to do the stairs, but you can't beat that feeling. It's like your body's telling you to stop, but your brain's like, come on in, you cunt. No, I'm not letting my fucking body tell me what to do. I'm a beast. Savage mentality. Heart rate's at 142. I feel cunted. And doing this is making it go by a lot quicker. So, I quite like these vlogs. Proper bringing you along, you know? Proper bringing you along. Sharing my thoughts. How I feel. In the moment. I look back at the video. And you know what? I've definitely cleaned up from the last time. You can see that. Place looks like it's coming a lot more as well, which I'm happy about. The lighting in there is pretty unforgiving. It's not the best. However, you know, it doesn't matter what I look like there now in there. It matters, you know, in a year or 2 years' time when I'm gracing the stage, trying to build and bring that, well, I'm building, but bring that pro physique, you know, that the physique is pro worthy, the physique that's jaw dropping, the one that goes, holy fuck, he's a big cunt with shape. That's what I want. I want people to say, he's a big cunt with shape. Look at that big unit. Do you know what I mean? Look at that fucking, that's a fridge freezer. Fucking geezer with shape. That's what I want to bring, you know? Because I'm talking, it's making it quite hard to do this. So I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'm going to get on with it. And, you know, comment below if you've got this far saying cardio schmardio, getmassive.com. And whoever comments that first, I'll buy you a fucking complete strength cream of rice, flavour of your choice, as long as it's in stock. Getmassive.com. I'll see you in the car or when I'm home. Let's fuck shit up. I'm back home, I've showered, I've just been doing client messages, and literally what I'm going to do, I never play this game like this. Is the first time I've ever turned on Chanel's Nintendo Switch, right? And I've got this game on. I had a go on it the other day. I was fucking shit. But we'll see what Chanel's reaction is when I get home, if she sees me playing this. I'm going to try one game. I'm going to try one game of this. And then I'm going to upload the footage from today's training on my laptop. Because I'm going to make a little sexy reel for Instagram. Because I feel like that's what I feel like doing. I find them fun to do. Just find it. I like the creativity of vlogging and the editing. I do like that. I find it quite fun. But I spent all the time in between sets filming. I fucking, you know, best make the most of it, you know? I'm gonna film. I don't really know what I'm doing. I pressed solo show, so if anyone knows what I'm doing, help. Because Chanel set it up last time, and I can't remember the buttons. The buttons. What are the buttons on here? I believe this is jump in it, or something like that. Doing it's hit parade. I've never heard of this one before. We go. Fucking hell, here we go. Right. What's the buttons? I guess that's go forward. Here we go. Oh, bees jump. Go on, lad. Oh! What's that all about? Way, you fucking cunt. See that matey boy? Stacked it. I'm blagging this one. I'm blagging this one. What are you doing, you fucking cunt? Oh! Go on, lad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna get it over it. Oh, fucking no. Go on, lad. Oi. Oh, you prick. Oh. Oh, I didn't even make it. This game is shit. I'm never playing this again. Fuck off. I don't even know how to turn it off, so I've just left it on. Oh, it says B exit. Fuck it. Right, back to what I do know. I've become a fucking illiterate to fucking playing games. I used to be a COD master back in the day. Call of Duty, FIFA, I used to be that guy. There we have it. Push day special. And we are training pool today. So, back on it every 5th day, training split. So, bit weird, haven't trained on a Monday in a long time. I guess that rounds up the video. Just going to finish up and touch up on a note. Something I've been thinking today is about being focused, staying focused, how to stay focused in your off season. Maybe another video to come out on YouTube. Timeline your year as a competitor. Timeline. If you've got big competitive goals, as a bodybuilder, I definitely feel like something you mentally should have sorted, or you need to have it written down, because every day does count. If you want to be a freaky size and just be an absolute fucking monster and be a unit and come in big, round, full, just be like a, whoa, shit. I definitely feel like it's needed. Anyway, I guess that's another episode of the Ginger trying to get massive. Until the next one, get massive.